Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford in Salina, Kansas. Today's video, we're going to talk about the Bronco Sport, and we're going to talk about the 22 model year. We're going to talk about the changes between 21 and 22. If you did see some of my videos that I did last year on the Bronco Sport, we're going to just talk about some of the changes from that occurred, of course, from that we're seeing different for this model year. So if you had a chance to watch those, you don't have to rewatch our new 22 model year videos when they come out. We will be doing those, so you can always check those out. But we're going to cover some of the changes to each of them, a few little tweaks here. In fact, I found 7 different major changes to the Bronco Sport for this year. So let's dive right in and talk about them. Okay, before we get into the going through the different 7 things that I found on the Bronco Sport, I do want to remind you, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel yet, hit that red subscribe button down below. Hit the notification bell as well. That way you get notified the next time we have another video uploaded to our YouTube channel. We're going to be doing a lot of different Ford product videos that we do, as well as we stream live on Tuesday nights with different Ford news update as well, and we do live Q&A on those live streams too. So let's dive right in now, and now we have that in place. And do remember, if you're wanting to, if you decide that you maybe want to get a Bronco Sport, we do free shipping a lot of our vehicles. We'll have more information about the free shipping at the end of this video. So if you want to order from us, we can have it shipped right to your door, so that way you can get a vehicle ordered from a dealership that knows their product really well and have it ordered the way you want it to. So number 1 I want to talk about, first major change is the different colors. So new color for this year, we do have the Bronze Smoke Metallic, and that is new to the Ford lineup. I have not seen that color yet. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that. Another new color for this year is the Hot Pepper Red tinted clear coat. Now we are seeing that roll over into a lot of vehicles this year. We did see it in the Ranger a couple years ago, and then they canceled it from the Ranger last year. Now we're seeing that come over in a lot of different vehicles, including the Bronco Sport and the Bronco for this year. Also, Velocity Blue Metallic. That is also a color we've seen in the past. It's been on some other models, and they're bringing it to the Bronco Sport for 2022. Some deleted colors, some colors that won't be available for 22 that were available in 21. One of them is the Kodiak Brown Metallic, as well as the Rapid Red Metallic Tinted Clear Coat. Those 2 colors are not going to be available for the 22 model year. So let's talk about another major change. Change number 2 is to the moonroof. So last year, the moonroof was included in some of the different packages, the Big Bend package, the Outer Banks package, the Badlands package. This year is a standalone option. It will require you to have one of the different packages for the different trims, but is a standalone option, so you can get the package without the moonroof for this year. Major change number 3 is the cargo management system. So this is a pretty cool shelf divider. I did a video on this when the first time we got a vehicle in last year. So I'm kind of showing you some clips from that video. That was available last year in the Big Bend and above. Now it's available on the base trim. So if you want a base trim, you can get that cargo management shelf divider system for this model year. Major change number 4 is to the second row seats. So the back seats, the rubberized seat backs, those are now optional for the Big Bend and standard on the Outer Banks. How is that different from last year? Well, last year it was actually standard on the Big Bend. This year it is optional, so you will have to get that. It is not going to be available unless you order it as a optional equipment. So you want to make sure, if you like that rubberized seat back, you want to make sure you order that for this model year. Change number 5 that we have here is to the steering wheel. So leather wrap steering wheel. Last year on the Badlands, it was included in the Badlands package for 21. This year it is standard equipment on the Badlands. So it is going to be standard on them. Last year Badlands, it wasn't included as standard equipment. You had to go to the Badlands package. This year it's going to be included with your Badlands. Number 6, major change number 6 has to do with the roof rack side rails. So the standard roof rack rails were black roof rack rails. You saw that on the base, the Big Bend, and the Outer Banks. And then when you went up to the Badlands, you got a unique roof rack side rails that were a little bit different style. This year, that for the Badlands, that same roof rack is going to be included in the Outer Banks as well. So Outer Banks and the Badlands will have the same unique roof rack side rails that will be black there. And seventh major change I want to talk about is to the packages. This is probably a big one, so I'm going to spend a little time on this one. But they took away the wording and the names of the packages. You know, last year on the Big Bend, you had a Big Bend package. Outer Banks, you had an Outer Banks package. And on the Badlands, you had a Badlands package. They have renamed those. They've taken the moonroof out of those and actually included some other things in those too. So let's break these down. So now in the Big Bend, you have a package instead of the Big Bend package. Now you have a convenience package. So in this convenience package, you're going to see things that are kind of new to this, I don't believe they were part of this package last year. On the Big Bend, you can have with this convenience package, the 4-door, the intelligent access with the push button start is now going to be included in this package with the keypad entry on the pillar. 8-way power driver seat. You're going to also have the front heated seat, the rear parking sensors, as well as the leather wrap steering wheel, the wireless charging pad. Some of those things we did see as part of the Big Bend package last year, but we didn't see is the LED fog lights. That is going to be included in this package, as well as the universal garage door opener. That is new to all these packages. That's going to be included in every package for every trim. As well as for this one, you do have the zipper pockets that are going to be on those seat backs. I believe that was actually standard equipment last year on the Big Bend, is now included in this package here. And then, of course, the LED fog lights, as well as the intelligent access and the zipper pockets are going to be standard equipment on your Outer Banks trim. So now let's go to the Outer Banks package. Now it's called the Tech package instead of the Outer Banks package. And do remember that on the convenience package, if you want the moonroof, you add the moonroof as optional equipment. You can't add the moonroof without getting the convenience package. Same way on the Outer Banks, this Tech package, if you want the moonroof is an optional equipment, but you do have to get the Tech package to get the moonroof. So keep that in mind. They're separate. This just allows for people that don't want the moonroof, don't feel like they had to, pay for it as part of that package. So now they're separated those out of the package. So Tech package includes the B&O audio sound system, the HD radio, the wireless charging pad included in this package, and then new for this year, the universal garage door opener is also included. I don't think we did see the universal garage door opener last year on the Bronco Sport. So now for the Badlands package. So of course, Badlands package has been taken away, and just like with the other packages, if you want the moonroof, it is a standalone option, not included in the premium package, but it does require to have the premium package if you want to get the moonroof. So what's included in the premium package? Similar things that we did see last year in the Badlands package, with one new one. So we do have the 6-way power passenger seat, the 4-way manual adjustment for the headrest, the auto dimming rearview mirror. B&O audio sound system is included with the 10 speakers. The body color door handles is included there. You do have the dual zone climate control, HD radio, the leather wrap steering wheel, or the leather seats, I should say, that are two-tone. You also do get the heated steering wheel, the rear parking sensors, the remote start system, a wireless charging pad, and for this year you do also have the universal garage door opener. And really the way it works on the Badlands is the Badlands takes equipment from the Big Bend, and then you get those in the Badlands. So if you want a vehicle that's maybe like a Big Bend, but you want the off-road capabilities with the 2.0 EcoBoost engine and such, then you get the Badlands edition. But then if you want the equipment, or kind of some of the equipment like the Outer Banks, then you go to the premium package, and it's going to give you some Outer Banks type equipment onto the Badlands edition. So that way you can get a Badlands either kind of more based out, kind of more or less equipment like a Big Bend, or you can get one almost like equipment like the Outer Banks, and that's how you'd want to order those. So kind of want some of the Outer Banks equipment, but you want that off-road capabilities of the Badlands, then you make sure you get that premium package, and it should give you some of the similar equipment. That's why you're seeing the body color door handles and the leather seats and that, like you would see in the Outer Banks. So that's kind of how the breakdown of that. So very basic. I just want to go over, for those of you that have watched the videos last year, we talked about, we did break down the different trims from last year. This kind of gives you an idea of what's different for this year. And gives you an idea of maybe if you're wanting to go ahead and order one, you can, because the 22 order banks are open. We do this month here in September is when we're going to start scheduling for the Bronco Sports for production for November. So if you're wanting to get in and get an early 22 Bronco Sport, now's the time to reach out to us. Again, we're doing free shipping. So if you just mentioned you saw this video on YouTube, We will ship to about anywhere in the country. We do ask you finance the vehicle with us because we don't want that cost to be incurred onto you, but if you plan on financing it, then we can use the cost from the financing to pay for the shipping so we can have it shipped right to your door. So definitely reach out to us and check out what we have in inventory. We do actually have several 21s left over. We did order a bunch of Big Bends. That's primarily what we have in stock. So check out our inventory if you're looking for a 21. If you're wanting a 22, we can't order you one right now. So reach out to us if you want that done. Don't forget to, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the red subscribe button down below. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you get notified the next time another video uploaded to our YouTube channel. Smash the like button if you did like the video. Share it out to your friends and colleagues that you might think would like this video. Share it out on social media as well. I'd really appreciate it too. And as always, don't forget, you can find us out on social media. We are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We're at Law McArthur on any of those. And then you can follow us and see what we're doing here at the dealership here locally in Salina, Kansas. So again, thanks for watching the video, taking the time out for this. And until the next video, we'll see you later. Have a great day.